believe this is the first down, or it's fourth and real short, I believe, and that quarterback sneak.
About an inch to go. Patrick Barnes
that must be close. Those guys don't have very good eyes. I better not comment on that.
Must be close.
Must be close.
That's probably what it is, just close. Fourth down now. Patrick Barnes will sneak for the first down. Got 2. Tracy Weddington now, he didn't start the game, but Weddington came in and had a couple of long runs.
Good defense right there. We've given up 2 or 3 yards, not bad.
3-yard gain. For 4 this time.
Moving around a little bit, run tall sweep. Good job by Taurus, and I believe Jeff McSpadden had a really good football game for us Friday night.
Patrick Barnes here will get a yard.
Is this the fourth down play?
Fourth down play here.
Big play. Run a quick pitch, and we hadn't stopped, but he broke loose and got there, made the first down.
Paige Talley gained the first down at the Wildcat 15.
Rod Bolton making that tackle, I believe.
It's Whitehead there on the carry.
Rod was injured a little bit in practice yesterday, and he may miss Friday night's ball game.
Whitehead will carry here for a yard, and then Patrick Barnes will throw to Paige Talley for the touchdown.
In fact, I'm going to tell you, we've had about our share of injuries, and you know, we really hadn't talked about this yet, but I doubt Taurus Turner will play Friday night. He has an injured hamstring, and he's very, very doubtful.
Looked like Taurus had a chance to intercept.
I don't know if Taurus turned quick enough and saw the football. Kind of caught him by surprise, but we certainly should have knocked it down or intercepted it one. It bounces off our hands, and they've got a touchdown.
Bell's point after will tie it with 2:07 to go in the first quarter. Scottsboro 7, Fort Payne 7. That's the way the first half will end.
At this point, we pretty well take over, and one of the things I kept telling our players at halftime, you know, we mastered the art of stopping ourselves from this point on. Pretty good job on the kickoff return here, and get to the point of attack, pass running hard, makes a few extra yards there, but we got to make a few more blocks.
Ran it to the 24. Dobbs will carry for 5 on this first play to the 29.
Little play we put in just for them. Good job by Shane running the football.
Taurus will carry for the Wildcat first down. 7-yard gain to the 36. Taurus had a good night running the ball after Eric got hurt.
I believe Taurus had close to 150 yards rushing himself. Morris bound and blocking. Over there behind Kenny Windorf and the Pooh Bear.
Taurus for 6 here.
Good job by Shane. Good job. Ooh, might have a little cliff there. I don't believe they called it.
Maybe Morris's longest run here.
We thought there was a face mask on that. On that
19-yard run by Morris.
Good job by our line. That was Kenny Windorf's trap block. Morris stays up and runs the football.
That's the end of the first quarter.
And of course, here's the play I'm sure a lot of people talked about. Eric came back to me and said, "Coach, I'm fine. I'm running. I've jumped. I've cut." And we put him back in. And no doubt in my mind he's already hurt, because you can watch as soon as he puts pressure, he falls to the ground. But you know, that's just one of those things. He wanted to play so bad that in his mind, he told himself he wasn't hurt. And it's just a tragic loss to our football team, I can tell you that.
Dobbs will be incomplete here.
Good execution, and we just, you know, really, we got to run out. We throw the spot there, and we should have had our wide receiver should have got a little bit more to the sideline on that.
Taurus 11.
Good job on the counter option. Good catching the football. We got a good block out there by Eric Grote. Ryan Peoples out in front. This is the one we'll take down the score and get the penalty on the touchdown and get the call back. Great run by Shane Dobbs and good effort by Eric Grote out there. This little Calvin Mostel out there blocking.
20-yard gain. Down to the 10.
We pretty well took control of the football game if we'll just not stop ourselves here. And I believe that not this play, the next one. No, this play we have pass interference, but I almost had the touchdown anyway.
Yep.
Ryan almost caught the football.
So Fort Payne's in business
John
now.
Stiefel back there helping out with officiating a little bit.
So the Wildcats in good shape to score now. Morris will go for 2.
Not a very good call right there. No, this is must have missed that play or something. Taurus runs it in. We had a clip, and I'm kind of anxious to get back one of those games where they let them play a little bit. Of course, we got to learn to quit making mistakes too.
Yep, 15-yard penalty.
They marked this off, and then they realized they marked from the line of scrimmage to the point of the foul, so they had to go back and correct themselves. And, you know, we still almost get this one in. Probably if we had somebody else calling the plays, we might have got it in. I probably out-coached ourselves a little bit down there on the, on the goal line.
Finally put it on the 17. Morris will go for 2 here. And then Shane will keep for 6 down to the 9.
Good play on the counter option. Probably should have pitched the football right there, but good effort by Shane running the ball.
Torres here will go for 2. Looked like he almost got in on this play.
Real close. Good block by Ryan Johnson and Clint Beeson. I tell you, guys, doing a good job for us. Our center, Ben Langford, been real steady all year.
4th down from inside.
They called timeout. I knew they were going to stack up inside, or I thought I knew, so we decided to run the sweep outside. And our guys block it hard. We just make a little mental mistake a little bit, and we should have run straight ahead for it.
Referee signals touchdown there, you see.
Well, they tried to tell me they didn't, but I might have thought he did, but I don't really believe we got in with it, and that's my fault a lot more than the players for making a poor call.
So Scottsboro will take over, and they're going to punt the ball right back to Fort Payne. 8:16 to go in the half.
Well, we're still in pretty good shape. We just need to hold them down here like we do and get the ball back. And, good defense there. I believe that's Zane Reese making the play.
Patrick Barnes will carry 3 straight times here, pick up a total of 4 yards. Then Jonathan Bell will punt it away. They still have a good chance to score here.
Almost jump off sides there. An option play. We needs a turnover down there real close, but we really get about what you'd want out of this. We get the ball back to the 30-yard line.
Yep. So they'll punt the ball away now. Jonathan Bell will punt it away.
Good effort by. I'm not sure who that was, really. It looked kind of like might have been Dusty Goggins.
I thought it was Dusty.
We got the football to 30, and Blue have a big play here on the first down. Good job by Kenny Windorf over there, and good running by Torres. And I make another brilliant call right here. I just really felt like we could get Calvin behind this guy over here on this side. I believe run trap that play.
Run Morris for a yard. Now the pass interception.
Of course, they're all good calls before you make them or if they work, but I just kind of felt like we could get back there. And really, Calvin has not played as much football as a lot of our guys. His first year out, I told him coming off the field, I said, Calvin, that'd been one of those things you need to realize that you need to turn into a defensive back and keep him from catching the ball rather than, once it was maybe underthrown. But had it been a little bit further, we probably had a touchdown.
So Scottsboro will take over on the 20 now. This is Wellington for 3. Defense.
I believe that was Palmer and Zane Reese making the play.
Defense played well, I thought, except for 2 or 3 big
spots. Dusty Goggins had another big game. I think we felt like at halftime that we could hold them. We just made a couple of big mistakes on defense that second half. Really, like you say, 2 plays pretty much with the difference in the ball game.
Patrick Barnes will lose 3 here.
I believe that's Tony and Dusty both back there pass rush. And Jeff McSpadden.
So Jonathan Bell will punt the ball away again. Going to get it in pretty good field position again.
Don't have quite as much success moving the ball this time, but we got time to score for halftime if we.
Got it to 41 with 3:20 to go. Torres for 4. Torres will lose.
They're taking his guy over to the other side of the field.
Penalty is going to stop us on this play, Coach.
Yeah, and really, Torres missed the cut right there. That guy forced inside real hard, and we should have run outside. And I believe this is place. Do we go back to pass here and get a holding penalty?
Yeah, get a penalty here.
Well, we got to learn to pass block without holding. And the great effort by Shane Dobbs running the football.
Yeah, picked up about 12 yards, but it'll come back, and Fort Payne will be penalized for the hold.
I just felt like at halftime the biggest thing was, really it had not been so much of them stopping us as us stopping ourselves, and we had to quit getting the penalties and making mistakes.
At halftime, Scottsboro only had 3 first downs.
And that all came in one drive, I believe.
Yeah.
But it's those times you cross that goal stripe's what counts, and it's
Torres.
Sometimes it's hard to realize that you got our punting team in here. 9 people have been doing a good job for us all year.
Wellington, not a real smart play there, I didn't think. He made another one a little later on when he fumbled the ball.
And then they had a guy to clip, and really it was a late hit, hurt little Dennis Mostello right there. Oh, that's a gutsy little guy.
Is he okay now?
Yeah, he's not playing a lot, but he's right on the verge of seeing a lot of playing time. He's a little old bitty thing, about 125 pounds, and just as tough as they come.
First year he's played football too.
Well, now you're talking about Calvin. Dennis just 10th grade.
Yeah.
Dennis will be a really good player for us because he gets in that weight room and works and he's strong. And as he gets older and hopefully gets a little bit bigger, he's going to be a good player.
Scottsboro penalized back to the 8. They'll run Patrick Barnes 3 times and run the clock out here.
We just probably needed a timeout save right here, and I'd wasted one, or I'd really wasted 2 probably. If we had a timeout, we'd have to make a punt out of the end zone.
So the first half is going to come to an end with Fort Payne and Scottsboro tied at 7.
This is it, what you've been waiting for. New triple-wide homes now available at Southern Colonial Homes in Rock Springs, Georgia. These huge 3-bedroom, 2-bath homes include such features as a fireplace and glamour bath. They're crafted by Fleetwood, America's most popular builder of manufactured homes. And the price, just $29,000. You must see these stunning homes in person to fully appreciate them. Come and browse at Southern Colonial Homes, Highway 27, Rock Springs, Georgia, formerly Best Buy Homes. Phone area code 404-375-6030. Southern Colonial Homes.
Do you have trouble getting through to your bank? Is your bank hard to deal with, even in person? When you need financial services, does your bank make it easy or just make excuses? Don't put up with the hassle anymore. Some banks talk about full service, but First State Bank really delivers. Friendly people, quick answers, and a full range of personal banking services. From checking to savings to investment planning, so skip the hassle and come to First State Bank. We don't just talk about full service, we really deliver. Member FDIC.
Good evening. My name is John Quinn with Alpha Insurance. Our lines of insurance include automobile, homeowners, life insurance, and business insurance. Our office is located at 2306 Galt Avenue North. Please come by our office for a free comparison of your insurance program. My office phone number is 845-5020. My home phone number is 845-1881.
Video Plaza in Fort Payne features over 5,500 tapes to choose from with new arrivals weekly. Pick from a large selection of Nintendo games, westerns, classics, comedy, action, horror, and children's movies. Video Plaza with 2 locations for your convenience on Galt Avenue North and at the South Y.
The Barbecue Place invites you to stop by for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Enjoy their delicious homemade biscuits, gravy, eggs, ham, tenderloin, sausage, or bacon biscuits for lunch or dinner. And they specialize in barbecue, chicken fingers, sandwich plates, or family packs to take home. Call ahead at 845-6155, and they'll have your order ready. Use their convenient drive-through window. The best barbecue in town is found at the Barbecue Place on Highway 11 South, across from Kingsbury Homes.
Coach, at halftime, scores tied 7-7. Fort Payne is in control of the stat sheet. I think most people felt like Fort Payne's still going to win the ball game, but down in the dressing room at halftime, not a whole lot of emotion down there as far as the ball game was concerned.
Well, I felt like we were going to win the football game, but just like we said before, and it's just one of those things that happen, and sometimes things happen you don't have much control over. I think our players have so much concern for Eric Turner as a friend and a pal and a teammate that they were so worried about him that it was just emotionally drained them. We told them at halftime, go back out, play good defense the second half, like we had for the most part the first half. Move the football on offense. We've got in a great tailback in Tars Turner, and he had a great night for us. And we just went back out the third quarter and made a couple of mistakes on defense that put us in a catch-up situation. And as I've said before, our kids didn't quit. They fought back. It was a tough football game. It was tough for them to lose, and I thought the effort was there, and the intensity is just one of those things. And again, not to take anything away from Scottsboro, their players were hungry for a win, and they came over here intent on winning, and when they got up 14, they played a little better than they probably were capable of playing.
Let's get into the second half highlights now. Score at halftime is 7-7. Seven at halftime, but Coach, that's about to change in a hurry as Scottsboro is going to score 2 quick touchdowns here.
Well, I'm real pleased with the way we covered this kickoff. Certainly not like the way we can, and we get in there and playing hard, but we don't tackle anybody, and we get back out to about the 35, and they call a good play, and really Taurus Turner just didn't ever get out of his back pedal in time, and probably had the ball played, and just their kids got great speed. Number 30, Talley, and
Paige Talley, 65 yards.
Big play for them, and of course, our kind of let the air out of our balloon right there. But that's when you got to come right back. We got a lot of football left to be played. We got the whole second half, and that was not the one that hurt us nearly as bad as the next one when they come in and break the long run here.
Jonathan Bell will kick the extra point, and with 11:28 to go in the third quarter, Scottsboro's grabbed a 14-7 lead.
And I believe they kick off. I believe we had a penalty on the kickoff.
Yep. Run it back to the 16, then get penalized back to the 8. Pat Carter on the run back here.
I don't know if we're not doing a good enough job of coaching certain things, or we got people that they call a clip on Taurus right there. And I guess it's a clip.
Morris runs for 5 at 13. Morris will keep again for 4.
I believe that was a trap then. I think we're running the option this time, and this might have been one of those that Shane could have pulled and had a big play on, but probably I saw the safety come up there, but Morris ran up in there pretty good.
Third in the yard now.
He'd had the fumble snap right there. And we're lucky to get the ball. In fact, if Shane wasn't such a gutsy little guy, I believe we would have lost. I think he took it away from
the guy. Yeah, he took it away. We'll punt the ball away now.
So we have to go out and punt it to him, and might as well have had it right there because Lightning's fixing to strike in a second.
30-yard kick. Fumble there by
football, get hit by somebody over there.
Whitehead will carry for 2. And then Tracy Wellington will...
Missed a little bit of that play. We really got this played pretty well. Chris comes up for free safety and has a tackle made at the line of scrimmage, and he just got to lock up and run through him. And I think he knew 25 was pretty good back and kind of broke down too soon there, and then he reversed his field, and we don't have anybody in position over there. And, he goes all the way.
Tracy Wellington, 43-yard touchdown run. Point after by Bell makes it a 21-7 ball game with 8:29 to go in the third quarter.
Larry, probably the most important thing of all is this. Right now, if those guys wearing those black shirts weren't the right kind of folks, we'd end up getting beat 28-7 because they'd laid down and given up, and they didn't. And we come right back and take this kick off and take it down the field and score, and certainly had plenty of chances to win the football game, even being down 14 points midway through the third quarter. And that's what's the most important to me. I certainly would rather have won, but I'm glad to know you can sort of see old Taurus at this time has sort of got a hop in that gait. He'd been nursing a sprained hamstring muscle for some time, and we just played him so much in this game, and he put so much effort into it. You can tell by the way he's running right there.
Picked up 7 on that play. He'll go for 6 on this one for a Wildcat first down.
I don't believe I've ever seen anybody giving him more effort than Taurus gave in the football game. Good job by our offensive line, good running over people, knocking them back. But during the course of the ball game, he injured that thing enough that I don't really feel like he'll be capable of playing this week.
Incomplete pass here.
We can't seem to get lined up over there, and I was afraid we was going to get a penalty.
We'll throw incomplete here.
This is the one that close to 6 right here. Good route by Calvin, and he was out there, and we just got to lay that ball up a little bit softer and then run under it.
Taurus will carry for the first down here. 2 carries will get him 11 yards in a first down. This one's for 7.
Good job by Clint Beeson. Hard running. He doesn't have, I think it's only fair to say, he doesn't have quite the agility or poise, it seems like to me, that Eric has, but Taurus Turner's going to be a great football player too. And we just got to get him well and get him back at tailback and go from there.
Morris will carry here for no gain.
Don't do a very good job on a trap block right there. And,
Torres will lose a yard here.
well, we missed a block right there. They run a little stunt.
Humphrey made the tackle.
26 is a good football player, I'll tell you that. Man.
Third down now. 3rd and 11 for Fort Payne.
Near miss right here. I believe we're throwing the ball to Ryan Peoples, and Shane just throws it just a little bit too high. And I'm going to tell you, Shane Dobb is going to get a lot better as a quarterback. He's got a lot of good games left to play, and a lot of that's just inexperience. So, and as he gets those reps in there, he's going to get better and better every Friday night. Big play right here. We have to punt. And
they fumbled.
They fumbled the punt. I believe Ben Langford's right there to jump on top of it for us. And we got the football at the 19-yard line.
Was it Langford or Zane?
I believe it was Ben Langford. Pretty sure it is.
Ben Langford then. Torres will carry for 3. We're going to score on this one.
Didn't do a very good job right there. We got to get a little better. They had a face mask penalty or a late hit or something called against them. And moved it on down there close. We're scoring this play or
got it down to the 8. Morris will lose a yard here.
On the trap. We just didn't do a very good job all night blocking from tackle to tackle like we can, and we've got to do better than that.
Torres will go for 7.
Did a good job on our outside things. Good job by Shane on the option. And a good run by Torres.
And Torres will get it in on this play.
We kept telling Torres that their corner was forcing real hard inside. He needed to catch the pitch and run to the corner, and he'd been trying to run inside the guy, and he just decided he'd change it a little bit. He said he'd just run over the corner and the split end.
Gets this one in.
Boom.
So Fort Payne's right back in it after they get the 2-point conversion here.
Well,
Scottsboro's penalized.
They're penalized. We kick and miss, and it's roughing the kicker. So we take the penalty, and probably foolishly, really, we probably should have gone ahead and kicked. But we just missed one, and I thought, well, if we can't score from a yard and a half, we're going to have a hard time coming back and winning the game anyway. So I think it was a big boost to us when we got the 2-point conversion.
And Morris will get it in. Morris or Shane, either one. Actually, both.
Great job by Eric Grode and Reggie Nixon moving back off the ball. That's what wins most football games. Those guys that play up front, nobody ever knows their name. They knock those defensive guys out of the way where backs can run.
So 2:54 to go, and Fort Payne's right back in it, trailing 21-15.
Got plenty of time to win the football game, and we don't get the real good kick there, but get downfield and cover it pretty good. I believe that was Steve Walden making the play.
Scottsboro's going to be penalized here. Holding. Take it back to the 21.
They're holding our end on that side over there, and Jeff McSpadden, and I believe that's Ryan People that comes up and makes the play.
Wellington will go for a yard here.
Run the toss sweep. We've got Tarse in there, and trying to play Tarse some on defense, and we're going to have to do that the rest of the year. We're going to have to spot play him, and he's too good a player not to play on defense, but good job by that Dusty that made the play and didn't lock up and get him tacked.
Whitehead went for 6. Here's a big 3rd down play now. 3rd and 4. And Barnes completes the pass to Ryan Williams for 14 yards. And
well, we had a mistake on defense right there. We didn't get the proper rush on. Had a little too long to throw it.
The big 1st down for Scottsboro. Whitehead here again.
We got our 3 linebackers in the game right there playing a little different look on defense. And I believe they pick up another 1st down here, don't they, Larry?
Yeah, Wellington will get 6 here.
Well, we had a little bit of a mistake right there.
3rd down now.
That was Tarse making the tackle.
3rd and 2. Patrick Barnes will go for 5 and a 1st down.
Had a stun on, and a tackle fought outside too far and cut up inside us.
That's the last play of the 3rd quarter. So we're still in good shape. Only trail at 21-15 going to the 4th quarter.
Just got to get busy and take the football back away from them here. And good play by Jeff McSpadden.
Whitehead for 2. Wellington for a yard here, and Scottsboro will be penalized.
Run the draw play, and that's Rod Bolton, and I believe Tony Schrader making the tackle.
Maybe the penalty play.
Run the bootleg play, and Ooh, me almost had an interception there.
Yep. Scottsboro will be penalized.
You know, usually you'd think you might want to decline that. We wanted to put them back in a long passing situation. We felt like we might get an interception or something.
Get a sack.
Get a sack there, and so in a sense it paid off. We gained 10 or 12 yards on the penalty.
Bell will punt it to Ryan Peoples, and we're in pretty good shape. Back to the 30.
Well, we got times on our side, really. We got plenty of time to do it. We don't execute that very well. But we start moving the football here.
Torres will go for 12 to the 42.
Good job by Kenny Windorf and really all of them up front. Reggie Nixon.
Shane for 6 here.
On the option. Good job. Real good job by Shane Dobbs running the football.
Now Shane will go for 26 yards. Get it down to the Scottsboro 26.
Big play in the football game. We have a clip on this play, and of course I'm not a very good coach. I sure don't need to be officiating, but we get a clip right here, and really, you know, when they turn their back at the last minute, that's not a clip. And Marsh is out there trying to do a good job, and right at the last minute, the guy he's blocking turns his back to him, and instead of having the ball on the 24, we're back out at the 40.
Yep. Penalized back to the 41, actually, so here is Torres for 13.
Good running and good blocking.
Down to the 28.
You better believe old 34 is giving us all the effort he can give right there.
Can't get a first down now. Shane will lose 2 here.
Well, we have a bobble snap. I don't know whether the ball's a little damp, but it's damp for both teams.
Torres, no gain.
Don't do a good job there. And we probably had it blocked. 26 came through a block on the backside. You know, right now is the time where you sort of got to make those plays. Is this the first down play?
Shane, it's 3rd down. 3rd down here. Shane for 2. This is
kind of hung together on the option right there and didn't really make our mesh real clean.
This is the 4th down.
Really probably called this wrong. We were trying to run away from 26. I'll tell you, got the point he would make as many tackles. I sure didn't want to run at it. He's making most of them from the other side.
4th down play now.
He makes this tackle, I believe.
Yep. And now behind. Knocked
We
him
need
out of
some
bounds.
guys on our side of the ball like that that'll they're going to go wide open and get the football.
So Scottsboro takes over on the 24. 6:47 to go. Still got plenty of time to score and win it. Wellington will carry for 2 here.
Pretty good defense right there. Ryan
Scottsboro
Peoples and Dusty Goggins.
will be penalized 10 yards for holding here.
Again, I'm not sure that's the right thing to do to take that. We just felt like we needed to put them in a long passing situation. And, of course, it turns out good, I think.
Yeah. Wellington will carry for 6 and 10, and then this is a 3 plays away is when we're going to have the safety where the snapper snaps the ball over Jonathan Bell's
Make a
head.
tackle there.
6-yard run there.
A lot of people run to the ball, but we'll lock up a little better now.
3rd down and long.
With the run sweep, it might have a little bit of an illegal block over on Torres. You think, whoa.
Yep.
Turn him upside down, and we knock him out of bounds over there. Looks like Scott Gilbert maybe.
Now they're going to get the bad snap.
Alert play by their punter. And I'll tell you this, I had a lot of people say, oh, it's a smart play by the punter, but that's good coaching. You can better believe somebody showed him how to do that and talked to him about it. And, of course, he was smart enough to react and do it the right way and probably won him the football game.
21-17. Fort Payne still has plenty of time,
Another
though.
big play in the game. They kick off from their 20, and we only get it back to our 30. We didn't block anybody, and I believe that's 26 down the middle of the field.
Normally on a safety like that, you expect to get it back to around midfield.
You know, if
anyway.
we get the ball back at midfield, we're in better shape than we would have been if they'd have got the punt off,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
We're closer to the goal line, plus we got 2 points.
Torres will carry a couple of times. Well, he carried 4 or 5 straight times, actually.
Pretty good effort here on the counter option. I probably made up some poor calls right in here. We're running the split inside, and safety started cheating out there a little bit.
3rd and 4.
Good job by Shane. Good running by Torres. Good blocking.
Picked up 10. 1st down for Fort Payne.
We just got to take this drive down and score. We don't even need an extra point. All we need is a touchdown.
Lose 2 here.
And really, we've just ridden old Tosh about as far as we can ride him. He's given out, and we've got to develop a little more in our offense of throwing the football and getting it to some other people.
They jump off sides.
We need a big play to come along right here somewhere, don't we?
Get 8 yards here.
Good job blocking by all of our offensive linemen, and good run by Taurus. We're at the 43-yard line. We just need a touchdown. We need to make a first down. I believe it was just the fumble right here.
No, next one. Morris will gain 2 here.
Not bad there. Is it first?
Fumble on this play now. With 2 minutes to go.
And of course, that's the ball game, really. We hold them, get the ball back and get another try, but then we don't have any timeouts. And, I tell you, it's a very physical football game. Usually it is when we play Scottsboro. I knew last spring or last winter when they hired Larry Morris as a football coach and I've told a lot of people this, that he would make a change in the program because he would get to work and do it one day at a time and discipline them and do the right things and not be in any hurry to turn it around real quick. And I think I see the evidence of that, and I'm happy for him. I told him so after the game. I don't believe anybody hates to lose more than me, but if you're going to lose, it's nice to lose to a guy like Larry Morris who deserves to win.
Patrick Barnes on a couple of carries there. They'll punt the ball away, and we'll get it with 35 seconds to go. Not much time.
No, and again, it just shows you what kind of character the guys on our team have. Instead of just folding up tent and not making anything, we drive the ball out and have a chance to get it in the end zone.
3 straight screen passes here. Trying to get somebody out in the open.
We don't execute this one very good. They're in a prevent defense, and Shane kind of threw that off his back foot, running backwards instead of planting. And this one, we really don't execute this one right. This is supposed to be to Taurus, and it ends up Morris catching the ball. But Morris did a great job running and staying up and getting out of bounds, stopping the clock, making the first down.
Gain 14 yards.
Come back, I believe we have an incompletion here.
Yeah, incompletion here.
It's just tough to find anybody open out there in that situation. They got plenty of defensive backs back, and it's kind of a helpless situation. You want to get the ball to one of those good running backs on the screen pass, and pretty good execution there. And let's get somebody blocked. And good running by Taurus, got a first down, and we have no timeouts. And that, with a change of clock, we get a chance to throw the football. I believe we snap it with about 1 second and throw deep, and they have a passing field. A lot of people complain about that in high school. There's no such thing as an uncatchable ball in high school. And
we get one untimed down here.
We had one just like that against Center, I believe.
Yeah.
We're at the 33-yard line.
Yeah.
We don't execute this like we got to. We've got to get this ball in the air, and I know we don't. We get a little rush, and we got to just take a chance and sling that one. But again, that's inexperience and my fault, really.
So Scottsboro wins it by a score of 21-17. We'll be back in one moment to look at some films of this week's opponent, the Huntsville Crimson Panthers.
Back to school is a great time to add new eyewear to your wardrobe. The Eye Clinique would be happy to provide you with a quality examination and eyeglasses with a frame chosen from their fall selections. The Eye Clinique, better than a boutique because they offer excellent eye care, and more than a clinic because they carry fine fashion eyewear. Phone 845-5555, The Eye Clinique at the North Y next to Subway.
In Fort Payne, there's been 2 traditions that's been around for a long time. Fort Payne High School football and DeVan Lowe Incorporated. At DeVan Lowe Incorporated, we have qualified GM technicians to take care of your needs. Our car lines are Buick, Pontiac, O's, GMC, Dodge, Chrysler, Plymouth, and soon to be Jeep Eagle. And also in North Fort Payne, we have low used cars with good used cars and good GM program cars with GMAC financing available. Even if you're not in the market for a car, come by and we'll second guess Coach Elmore.
DeVan Lowe Incorporated, Chrysler, Dodge, Buick, Pontiac, Oldsmobile, GMC trucks, and coming soon, Jeep Eagle.
I still don't understand why Coach Elmore punted and hit 1st and goal.
You can go from here to way over there. In fact, you can go for miles and miles before you'll find a better stocked, more convenient drugstore than Ralton Drug. And while you're looking, you'll see that Ralton Drug's prices are almost always lower, too. The choice is yours, but most people around here know that Ralton Drug is a good place to know about and a better place to go for so many of the things your family needs. There's always a feeling of real welcome at Ralton Drug, the family drugstore where people care about you. Ralton Drug, with 2 locations to better serve you, 1303 Galt Avenue North and on Highway 35 at the entrance to BMC DeKalb.
Coach, Huntsville against Grissom. Huntsville in the white here. Huntsville beat Grissom, what, 31-0?
31